Are you interested in becoming a licensed security guard in Australia but don't know where to start? You have come to the right place. In this video, I will guide you step by step on how to get your security guard license in Australia. Whether you are looking to kickstart a new career or explore opportunities in the security industry, this video has everything you need to know. Let's dive in. Step 1. Check the eligibility requirement. To become a licensed security guard in Australia, you need to meet the following requirements. You must be at least 18 years old. You must have a clean criminal record or be prepared to disclose any convictions. Serious offenses might disqualify you. You need to be physically and mentally fit to perform the duties of a security guard. And finally, you must be an Australian citizen, permanent resident, or hold a valid working visa. So even if you are an international student, obviously you have the rights to work in Australia, so you can be able to get a security guard license as well. But just to let you know guys, if you just came to Australia on a student visa or a work visa, you need to spend at least 1 year in Australia to apply for a security guard license and to do the course in security services. Because when you apply for a security guard license, you need to give reference of 2 professional people who know you for the last 1 year. If you check all these boxes, you are ready for the next step. Step 2. Complete an accredited training course. The next step is to complete an accredited security training course. The required course for most states in Australia is the Certificate 2 in Security Operations, also known as CPP 20218. This course covers everything you need to know, including crowd control and patrolling techniques, handling security equipment like radios and surveillance system, conflict resolution skills, and basic first aid. The course usually takes 2 to 4 weeks to complete depending on the training provider and cost anywhere between $500 to $1,500. Make sure you choose a training provider that is accredited by your state's licensing authority. Step number 3. Obtain first aid certification. While you are doing your security training, you also need to get a first aid certificate. This certification is essential because security guards often need to respond to medical emergencies. Many training providers include this first aid as part of their course, but if not, you can do it separately. Step number 4. Apply for a national police check. Once your training is complete, you will need to apply for a national police check to verify your criminal history. You can do this online through the Australian Federal Police or accredited providers like Australia Post. The process usually takes about 1 to 2 weeks and the cost is between $40 and $70. Keep the results handy as you will need them for your license application. Step number 5. Apply for your security guard license. Now it's time to apply for your security guard license. Each state and territory has its own licensing authority, so make sure to apply through the right one. Here is a quick breakdown. New South Wales, NSW Police, Victoria Police, Queensland, Office of Fair Trading, Western Australia, WA Police, and so on. You will need to submit proof of identity like your passport or driver's license, your training certificates, your first aid certificates, and your police check results. There is also an application fee which ranges from $300 to $700 depending on the state you live in. In some cases, you might need to provide fingerprints during the application process. Step number 6. Wait for approval. Once you have submitted your application, it's time to wait. The processing time can vary, but it usually takes a few weeks. If everything is in order, you will receive your security guard license, which is typically valid for 1 to 3 years. Bonus tips for success getting a security guard job. Before I wrap up, here are few bonus tips to help you succeed. Number 1, always keep your license up to date by renewing it on time. Number 2, take refresher courses to improve your skills and in the industry. Number 3, network with other professionals to find job opportunities faster. Remember, the security industry in Australia is growing, and with the right training and license, you will be on your way to a rewarding career. Alright guys, so now I will tell you a job available in Dubai. Serco is the company name who are offering this job right now, but I've heard from people that this job is there on seek.com since last 5 or 6 months. So I will give you all the details shortly. Just keep watching this video till end. And what else I need to talk to you about is you need to have a NV1 security clearance, which is called negative vetting 1 security clearance, to apply for a security job in government departments like defense or home affairs or Australian Federal Police. And also, but for this job in Dubai, you only need a baseline clearance, but first you need to get a certificate 2 in security services, get a job with a company, and then ask your company to apply for you for this clearances. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about the job in Dubai for Australians.
So as you can see on your screen, I'm onto a job website. See on the screen that's right guys, you can be able to get a security guard job in Dubai if you are Australian citizen, right? And normally security guards in Dubai, their wages is around 6,000 dirhams. But as an Australian citizen, you will be getting 20,000 dirhams per month, and the shift would be 9 hours per shift and maybe 5 days a week. Before going through this job advertisement, when you get this job, they will initially pay you $10,000 to settle yourself in Dubai and find an accommodation, and that 10,000 will be like a bonus to you guys. And then plus they will pay the airfare for you as well to get a ticket to Dubai. And the job would be based in Dubai city. The security job nature would be very simple and easy job. You have to provide a security for the personnel or soldiers or army. It will be in the airbase. The security job would be in the airbase in Dubai, and you have to be a security guard, provide security for the personnel who work in that airbase. They could be soldier or on any other position, and it would be a rotating roster. You might have to do night shifts, you might have to do weekends, and you might have to do afternoon or morning or night, and it would be 9 hours per shift, right? So let's go through the detail. What would be the salary? So it says that the company name which is looking for security guard is Serco. So Serco is an international service company employing over 80,000 people in more than 30 countries. So the job is right now in Dubai city, but if you call them, they might give you more information. They might have security guard jobs in other countries as well, but this job is for Dubai city. So we work across a variety of sectors including transport, health, justice, immigration, defense, infrastructure. So let's come to the main stuff, right? Okay, about the opportunities. Having commenced the Middle East logistic and base support. Anyway, this is not also important. The most important things is this one. We require various security guard, preferably with defense force experience, however not essential, to join our team based in Dubai, UAE. These roles are being offered on a permanent basis as unaccompanied contract based in Dubai. Please, this is not for FIFO position. The purpose of the security guards will be to assist the Australian Commonwealth Defence Force with managing, coordinating and administrating the movements of Australian Defence Force personnel internally at Al Minhad Air Base as well as externally. Relocation and schedule leaves. Okay. Essential criteria: you need to be Australian citizen, current valid Australian driver's license, current valid Australian passport, minimum 9 months, a valid security license issued by the authorized governing body organization in the Australian state. The security license must be in date and include the below license function: crowd control, security officer unarmed, security officer monitoring. A minimum baseline ECFA security level clearance required. So yeah, I forgot to tell you this, that you need just a baseline clearance required, and if you are preferred, however, not essential. Oh wow, this is great. So it's not even essential. So you do not need even a baseline clearance. You can be able to get this job even without a baseline security clearance. And as this can be applied for if successful in obtaining the position. So once you get the position, the Serco company will apply for a baseline clearance for you, and they will pay the fees for you. So you do not need to worry about having ECFA baseline clearance before getting a job. So certificate 2 in security operations, that's all what you need. Not even certificate 3. Certificate 2 in security operation, I think that's what you need, which must be comprised of 7 core unit, the 2 electives, which is written here on your screen, and at least 2 of the following dependent on the role undertaken by guard. And all these units written here you need. Now key responsibilities, key accountabilities: safeguard the security of the premises and the surroundings perimeter of the location, maintain an active awareness of current threat level, and to remain vigilant in the reporting of any suspicious activities observed, provide friendly, helpful customer service whenever possible, and at all time maintain collaborative working relationship with personnel, contractors, and external agencies. Act as determined to avoid non-compliance of security protocol. Report any incident encounter to the on-duty client representative anyway. Skills and attribute: experience working in base operation environment, fluent English communication skills, reading, writing, and spoken, and the ability to manage multiple tasks efficiently and work productively in a fast-paced, team-oriented environment. Ability to communicate effectively, meet the public, respond to questions, ability to follow instructions explicitly, and to exercise judgment to act quickly in an emergency situation. Highly motivated and flexibility to work in a time-sensitive environment, to respond quickly and effectively to unanticipated high workload events and emergencies. So these are the requirements, but I'm telling you guys, this security job would be the very easy job for anyone who has got certificate 2 in security services can be able to do it. There won't be much mental stress, or there won't be physical stress. I'm telling you guys, these jobs are very easy jobs, and it's worth a try. So this is an exciting opportunity to join successful global organization with a growing presence in defense force sector around the world. Alright, let's come to the most important thing: salary package. So you will be getting in UAE dirhams. Just make sure guys, this 120,000 basic salary per annum is not in dollars but in dirhams. So housing allowance 72,000 dirhams, transport allowance 20,000 dirhams, $20,400 dirhams, special allowance 27,600 dirhams, and annual total salary is 240,000 dirhams per annum. So 120,000 dirham was just a basic salary, and if you add all these different allowances with your salary, the total annual salary is 240,000 dirhams. So the monthly total would be 20,000 dirhams, and in Australian dollars it would be $8,300 per month. So you will be getting $8,300 per month, which is definitely a higher salary than what you get in security guard in Australia. And not only that guys, in Australia you pay a lot of tax on this. If you are earning $4,000, or let's say if you are earning $8,300 a month in Australia, you end up paying almost more than a quarter of tax from your salary. But if you are working in Dubai and you are earning this much salary, you are almost paying no tax. There is no, as far as I have got the knowledge, I from a lot of people I have heard that you hardly pay any tax in Middle Eastern countries and including Dubai. So you will be, most of the earning you will be taking home, you will be hardly paying any tax, right? So there will be very minimal tax or no tax you will be paying on this much salary, right? So this is a very good, excellent offer for a security guard who are Australian permanent residents or citizen, and people whose family or relatives or parents live in Pakistan or India. This is the best opportunity to avail to get this job and start working in Dubai, and then you can easily be able to very cheaply you can be able to visit your parents in India or Pakistan or Sri Lanka or Bangladesh, and a very on a much lesser fare, because obviously the distance is very close from Dubai to those countries, and you can even bring them to see you in Dubai. And Dubai is a beautiful country, and it's not very strict Islamic country. It's a very modern country, and it's a beautiful country. So please go for this opportunity, guys. So I hope you found this information very helpful. Please make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell for all the latest upcoming videos, and I will see you in my next interesting video. Until then, goodbye.